So this is the start of Game 5, final match for Operation Sting, and I'm playing. My opponent Jeff is playing US veteran. I think they're airborne. They're very beautifully painted. Disclaimer note: I had not had a dip for about 4 hours, and I was tired and a little bit cranky. It went fine. It's just on a 2-day event, and you just start to get a little bit exhausted, and we had a good match. I know when talking to Jeff a little bit, he didn't like this board right off the bat. I won this table side, so I've got these 2 roads. He's got a Chafee tank and a half track, and other than that, all his guys are kind of foot sloggers. I had to deploy my army first, half of it on the board. So I've got a medium machine gun on the top right. I've got my light machine gun squad kind of behind that little house and structure. There's a light mortar in the little compound. And then I've got 2 grenadier squads on the board. And I tank gun. And I have a medium machine gun on the bottom left down here. So we start pulling dice. And we're only pulling dice for the ones that are on the board. He's just doing some maneuvering. I move my little light mortar up and fire a shot at something and miss. He's got a medium machine gun aimed down the road in that tree stand. That squad on the roadway up there, they're a close combat squad. They're like all submachine gun veterans. That same squad that moved into that courtyard in the middle is a submachine gun squad as well, if I remember correctly. And he's got a sniper down here on the edge of the road. He puts him in ambush. First turn, you can only see 24 inches as well. So there's my light machine gun squad. And you can only see 24 inches, so you can't really shoot. But I got 2 light machine guns along the edge of that thing. So I'm really learning to play the angles on some of these structures. Like with my light mortar, I only got 1 guy showing. And like with the light machine guns, I don't know what I'm doing with these guys other than I'm just trying to get them up in a position where they could affect some stuff. They'll lose big time to that submachine gun veteran squad, but you know, maybe if we before the game we said these tall walls around the center compound you can't see over. All the other walls you can, and then he runs his squad up there along the edge of that little wall by that mill plant there. They're not quite to the wall, but that's all right. And then start turn 2, and first thing he does, he advances these guys up, and he's going to shoot my mortar team, because they were playing max attrition, so we're trying to pull off order dice. And I go down. So normally he needs a 3. He's like point blank, so 2, but I'm down, so 4, and hard cover 6. So he's a little like, what the hell? And then 7's actually because I'm small team, and he still rolls really well, and he picks my guy off. I was like, yeah, I probably should have survived that, but. And then he runs with these guys around the other side of there. So now I don't want to get anywhere near them. I mean, I could have maybe gone over the wall on an advance move and fired down that courtyard, because I have better long-range firepower, but still would have been trading the squad for squad probably. So now I'm just waiting to cream that squad that took out my light mortar, barring me failing a activation check. So I'm just kind of stalling to see where his Chafee and stuff come. But he runs a this is a submachine gun squad, or I don't remember. He's got 3 big squads of veterans. I think that one that he just moved in is a submachine gun one. And here comes the Chafee, comes in and pops a shot at my medium machine gun that I have over there in ambush. Doesn't do any damage. Long range hardcover. So I don't know where the Chafee is. And I'm going to fire my light machine guns at his medium machine gun team, because I don't want them triggering their ambush and putting a pin on my AA gun or my truck when I come in. Just trying to suppress them a little bit. And then activate my AA truck. And first, I was going to drive into the courtyard, but I figured I'll just drive up against the wall, and there's no cover to that squad. And then he kind of sees how deadly that thing is, because I get 4 Out of my 8 shots, I get 4 hits and it's 4 kills. So those veterans are dropping like flies with the AA truck. And now he's going to bring his half-track in, and that contains a squad of veterans with rifles, I believe. Or no, it contains a small squad and a lieutenant. It's like a 5-man squad or something. So here I'm going to just shoot at those guys from there. He's got the hard cover, but I'm not moving, and I got a lot of firepower in my grenadier squads with that light machine gun. I'm able to pick off 2 and another pin, so I'm just going to do the same thing here. Got a couple things at short and a couple things at long, but I'm able to kill another couple guys. So I'm just picking them apart. I don't want to commit my assault engineers to finishing them off if I don't have to, because I don't know what I'm going to do with the remainder of his stuff. But I do need to make sure that squad dies. Otherwise it can do some stuff. So I decided to do an advanced order with this truck, and he's going to trigger his sniper. Fortunately, he doesn't even hit, I don't think. And he does hit, but he doesn't kill me. And I'm going to spray my machine gun at his sniper, needing like a 7. And this isn't really a fight I want, because he's got a small squad of veterans behind that wall back there. But I want to try to pick off the sniper and then retreat, because he can't charge me if he can't see me. So he's still got like a big squad back there by his half track. He's got a big squad in the courtyard, and that squad back there by the sniper is a threat as well. He's got like an 8-man squad, maybe a 10-man squad, and I got 2 6-man squads of regulars, and I know I won't be able to match him, but I want to try to pick that sniper out and then run for it. Here my assault engineers come in, and I just spray my medium machine gun, and then I come out with the assault engineers. So I'm kind of going to be blocking line of fire of my AA truck, but there's only 3 guys left. I figure my submachine guns should be able to kill them. I elect not to fire my flamethrower because I don't want it to run out of fuel. And I kill all but 1. And there's 1 guy left. Darn it. So I go ahead and come out with my lieutenant, and I'm just going to walk up there and try to shoot him with 2 submachine guns at point blank. And I hit him and don't kill him. So he's got a bunch of pins on him, and that's going to end the turn. So already at turn 3, it's going pretty quickly. Jeff here, he comments several times on this courtyard in the middle. He's got a dice, but he doesn't know what to do with his squad, because you basically come over the wall, you'll get a shot on something, and then you'll get hosed by a whole bunch of stuff. Here I charge his sniper on a run order, and my plan is to assault them, win, and consolidate. If I can just roll maybe a 2 or a 3 and get out of vision of his other squad, he'd be able to, and I rolled a 1. So I'm screwed. That squad's dead. Traded an order dice for an order dice. Now it's like, do I try to save that other one or just let it go? I should have just let it go. But yeah, this was a dumb move. Move the truck up there and fire him with a medium machine gun. I'm able to put a pin on him, and I think I killed 1 guy. So now it's his call. If he charges the truck, the guys will have to pop out, and he'll go first. If he charges the squad, he'll go first. And so he likes to charge the squad. I'm glad he didn't charge the truck, because the squad in the truck hadn't activated yet. So he comes in. I mean, I've got 4 assault weapons, so I get to reroll any hits, but I'm not expecting to live. I think I had 1 throw back at him and nothing. So he scored 2 dice, and I've only scored 1 so far, but I got a squad on the ropes there. And now I'm like, what am I thinking with this truck? Why did I move it down there? Because now I've got and he's coming over on a run order with these guys. So I am in deep duty with, I'm going to lose 2 order dice back there in the corner. When I felt like I had a pretty good thing. So I do an advance. At least I got that light machine gun. And he's got no cover from where he ended up there. So I've just got the movement and long range. I got a pin and I pick off a guy. So I'm trying to get my light machine guns in play. I still got that 6-man squad in the truck. But it's like, where do you go, you know? Here, just back up with this truck and spray the medium machine gun down at his medium machine gun. Here I'm on a run order, bringing this medium machine gun. I had it on the edge there, so it's running, trying to get over to where it can help out. And then it's back to Jeff. Jeff tries to activate his last man there, and I think he fails his check, so he has to go down. I have not done anything with that guy first because I'm kind of trying to use him as a human shield of avoiding some fire. So then he runs this squad here, so tight quarters. They're creeping up, working their way up there. It's not good. And then I'm really on the right flank. I'm concerned about the Chafee. The card that I played, I only had 2 cards left to play, and I was happy to see Jeff had a Chafee tank. Chafee. Here my lieutenant just goes over and sprays that guy with some submachine guns, and I'm able to put a pin on him, but I don't kill him. Here my other squad just kind of walks down the side of the wall, and they're going to spray him with their submachine guns. Panzerfaust can fire different directions since it's a one-shot weapon. I fired 2 Panzerfausts at that half track. So I am a little concerned, and I'm able to hit it and I destroy it. So they have to pop out. I don't think I kill anybody on the pop out, but at least they have to go down. I was worried about the half track driving up, unloading its guys at that wall and just gunning me back down in return. So the submachine guns can fire different targets, so they hit that last remaining guy point blank, and they're able to finally get rid of him. He stood his ground for a long time. Yeah, so anyway, so I took the card to, if my tank destroys his tank, and the only thing I have for a tank is my AA truck. So it's either that or my artillery barrage kill a unit, and I don't have a mortar or anything like that. So I chose it's called Fury. So I'm like, I can knock out a Chafee. I can glance it on the front at short range, and on the side they're thin sides, so they're or vulnerable, whatever they call it. So I can actually knock out a Chafee with this. The trick is getting a shot. Not sure what I fired at there. I think long range at those. And here comes the Chafee. He just kind of gets on the road for future movement. I advanced my anti-tank gun over. Can't do anything with it, but at least just getting it somewhere where the tank in future turns. So here I get over and get on the road. I don't have a shot of any sort, but at least I'm on the road. And we go back to the dice bag for the next turn, and it's me. Actually, that squad that was in the truck, I think had failed with the 1 pin that he had on him. So I come out over here, come on an advance order out the side of the truck, back this way, so if I can do some damage to that squad, the other one won't be able to see me. And I just spray it with some stuff, and I actually rolled real well. And he's down to the last man, and he fails his check. So that was actually very helpful. The truck's still likely going to die. He assaults the truck, and he hasn't moved, so he's hitting on 4s, and he easily kills it. Truck's dead, but my squad escaped. I was a little worried about him killing both. Here's my truck, just to get it out of the way. I think I ran ordered. I can make 1 turn. Get that medium machine gun to where maybe it might be able to get in play next turn. But I'm mainly just clearing the road for my AA truck. He's got a squad in that courtyard I'm really concerned about, but it can't assault me on a turn. It can come out and shoot. It doesn't have any anti-tank weapons inside it. So I'm like, really worried, because I got my assault engineers all have submachine guns, and he's got a squad on the other side of that thing. So I just come up, and I'm gonna fire all my shots at the Chafee. He's got hard cover. If I don't do anything to it, it's gonna kill me, pretty sure. But I'm able to score a couple hits, and this is when I say, yeah, but you're vulnerable, so you got a 6 armor on your side. And he wasn't aware of that with this tank, so he looks it up, and I don't kill it, but I get a cruise stun, so at least they have to go down. So my AA truck will at least get 1 more turn of life, because if I wouldn't have done that, he would have just advanced or just shot me. Actually would have advanced and not had any cover, and would have plastered me. So pushing it there, but I don't know what to do with the assault engineers, and my light machine gun guys and stuff are all behind the AA truck, so I can't really help out there. So I think I put my AA truck in, or I'm just kind of waiting to see what he does up there with his squad, and I just put some of my stuff on ambush. And I got my medium machine gun team, so I go ahead and run them. At least I'll be able to make some cover fire for that squad as they start to, if they live, they're going to retreat into this courtyard. So I'm up 1 dice so far, so it's still a draw. Light machine gun squad, just advancing. And we still got that medium machine gun team in that woods. So it's really kind of a stalemate. Here I'm going to fire at those guys with my light machine gun. They have the cover for the truck, but I like a light machine gun and 4 rifles or so. Yeah, because if he goes first, he's going to assault that 6-man squad and destroy them, so we'll be even. So, yeah, it's not good. I need to get first dice on the next one, or figure out a way to destroy something. So he hits my AA truck with, I think, the medium machine gun and puts a pin on me. And my assault engineers had gone to the edge of that wall, but there's nothing that they can reach in range. And he moves these guys over here to threaten. That's not good. And we go to the next dice. So this is actually pretty critical stuff. It's a very close game, very tight. So I get the first dice and I just run. No, don't try to be fancy. Just run around the edge. And then at least I'll have like 3-on-1. Well, he's got that squad in the courtyard. But so I get the next dice and I just advance my AA truck up. And I'm going to come over I'm trying to get him out of the way of my other stuff. Pretty ballsy, because he could assault my AA truck, but I will counter with my assault engineers with a flamethrower if he does that. So I'm going to fire at that truck. I got movement, hard cover, I believe. Yeah, I got 2 6s, and I was able to get it though. So it did blow up. Here comes this squad. They're going to advance. At that point, I run out of video card for the end of the game. Really, it was just 1 more turn. I'm able to... he brings his squad out of the courtyard and shoots at my medium machine gun. And he rolls really poorly. Or maybe I went down, but he rolled really poorly. So he didn't knock out an order dice. And I'm able to counter. He does hit my truck with something. And... is kind of new to Jeff that you don't automatically kill it on a 6, and he immobilized it, so it didn't take the order dice out. That was something new in 2nd edition. But other than that, my assault engineers had gone up the road behind the truck there, and he did assault them with his squad, and I ended up the dice went my way, so I was able to score a win after that. So Jeff was a good opponent. He's very smart. He said that many times he wasn't used to this board and the kind of my defensive nature of how I was kind of playing my army. He's used to just kind of attacking, and with the way things were going with all this terrain, it made it very difficult for him. So I ended up, getting a win. But this was the last game. I did score my 5 points since my tank knocked out his tank, so that was good. So, alright guys, I'll have one more video of the award ceremony and recap, and that'll be it. Thanks for watching.